existence in the world of desire. Mutatis mutandis, it is the same for the rupa and arupya bhava. That is what is understood by existence. The arhats have broken the fetters of this existence. These fetters are 9 in number. Attraction, aversion, pride, ignorance, doubt, wrong view, unjustified esteem, avarice and envy. These samyayanas encompass all of existence, and this existence encompasses all the samyayanas. Hence the expression paraksena bhava samyojana. Question. The fetters have indeed been broken in the arhats, for they have eliminated all the afflictions, but their existence cannot be cut. Indeed, as long as they are not nirvanized, they are still furnished with the 5 aggregates, the 12 bases of consciousness and the 18 elements of existence. Answer. This is not a difficulty, for by mentioning the result, the suppression of existence here, we mean to speak of the cause, the suppression of the fetters. Although the Buddha said, by giving food, the generous patron gives 5 things: life, color, strength, pleasure and intelligence, so food does not necessarily give these 5 things. There are well-nourished people who die, others who are insufficiently nourished, who nevertheless live. Usually food is the cause of the 5 benefits given. This is why the Buddha said that by giving food, 5 things are given. A stanza says, by withdrawing all food, death is certain. But even if one eats, death is always possible. This is why the Buddha has said, by giving food, 5 things are given. Thus also a man can eat 5 pounds of gold. Although gold is not edible, by means of its power of purchase, it is the cause of food. This is why one says, eating gold. The Buddha also said that women are defilers of morality. Actually, women are not the defilers of morality, rather, they are the cause of defiling of morality, and this is why it is said that they are the defilers of morality. If a man falls from on high, even before he has reached the ground, it is said that he is dead. Although he may not be dead at the moment when he falls, we know that he will die. That is why it is said that he is dead. In the same way, when the arhats have broken their fetters, we know that their existence also will necessarily be broken. That is why it is said that they have completely broken the fetters of existence. 11. SAMGHA Suvamukta Sutra. They were completely delivered by means of complete knowledge. Sastra. Compare the brahmakayikadevas and Mokkhiyan T. His disciples were carrying his corpse on a litter through the city. While they were walking through the crowd, they proclaimed, those who see the body of Makandika with their eyes will all obtain the path of purity, all the more so those who will venerate and honor it. Many people believe their words. Having heard of this, the bhiksus addressed the Buddha. Bhagavat, what is this about? The Buddha replied with these stanzas. To seek for purity in the contemplation of an abject individual is neither knowledge nor the true path. When the fetters and afflictions fill the mind, how could one find the pure path in one single glance? If one glance sufficed to attain the path, of what use would wisdom and the treasury of the qualities be? It is wisdom and the qualities that lead to purity. To seek for purity by one glance is not reasonable. This is why it is said that the arhats are completely liberated by perfect knowledge. Why the arhats surround the Buddha? Question. The arhats who have done what is needed to be done should have no need to look for company. Why then are they always near the Buddha and not elsewhere, so that they save beings? Answer. 1. If all beings of the 10 directions without exception should honor the Buddha, the arhats, from gratitude for the benefits they have received, should honor him doubly. How is that? These arhats have received immense qualities from the Buddha. Knowledge, destruction of the fetters, increase in the mind of faith. This is why these very virtuous arhats stay close to the Buddha, to taste the blissful taste of the qualities, to venerate him, serve him and recognize his benefits. Because they surround the Buddha, their Buddha qualities increase. The brahmakayikadevas surround Brahma devaraja. The trayastriṃsadevas surround sakra devendra. The asuras surround their god vaisramana. The minor kings surround the noble cakravartin king. The sick and the convalescents surround the great physician. In the same way, the arhats keep close to the Buddha, and because they surround him and venerate him, their Buddha qualities increase. Question. The arhats who have done what needed to be done and assured their personal interest have no need to listen to the Dharma. Then why is the Buddha accompanied by 5,000 arhats when he preaches the prajnaparamita? Answer. Although the arhats have done what needed to be done, the Buddha wants to put them to the proof with the doctrine of profound wisdom. Thus, the Buddha said to Sariputra, in the Polo Yen King, Pariyana, in the question of Akito, Ajitapanhe, it is said, there are all kinds of aspirants, and people who have experienced the truth, the doctrine practiced by these people. I would like that you to tell it to me precisely. First, what is an aspirant and what is a person who has experienced the truth? But Sariputra remained silent. 3 times the Buddha asked him the same question. 3 times Sariputra remained silent. Then, to prompt him to the right answer, the Buddha said to Sariputra, that which arises, ... Sariputra continued, Bhagavat, that which arises, ... that which arises must also perish. He who practices the teaching of the arising and the destruction of the conditioned is called SAMGHA. But the one who has found the teaching of the non-production of things by means of wisdom is called SAMGHA Dharma. This sutra has been cited at length here. 2. Furthermore, the arhats stay close to the Buddha and listen to his doctrine because those who have not yet attained the impure or pure dhyanas wish to attain them, and those who have already attained them wish to deepen them. 3. Furthermore, the arhats surround the Buddha to enjoy the bliss of his presence. Thus, in the Nantokya King, Nandaka Sutra, it is said, just now I am listening to the Dharma. Single quote. 4. Furthermore, the arhats who stay close to the Buddha can never get their fill of listening to the Dharma. Thus in the Pilutikya King, Pilatika Sutra, Sariputra says to Pilatika, in my Dharma, one never gets enough of listening to the doctrine. Single quote. 5. Furthermore, if the Buddha, the great teacher himself, listens attentively to the Dharma preached by his disciples, it is not necessary to ask why the arhats, quite perfect though they may be, in turn listen to the Dharma preached by the Buddha. If a satiated person starts to eat again when he finds exquisite food, how could a famished man not eat it? This is why the arhats, although they have done what needed to be done, always stay close to the Buddha to hear the Dharma. 6. Finally, the Buddha as well as the arhats dwell in the state of deliverance. Endowed with these dharmas of dwelling, they are surrounded and mutually adorned. Thus it is said in the Chantianpu King, Kandanopama Sutra, when there is a forest of Kandana, the Arandas surround it. When there is a forest of Arandas, the Kandanas surround it. If there are Kandanas, the Kandanas are considered to be the forest. If there are Arandas, they serve as the entourage. It is the same for the Buddha and the arhats. The Buddha abides in the good dharmas and in deliverance, and so do the arhats. Endowed with the dharmas of abiding, they surround and adorn one another mutually. The Buddha surrounds the great assembly like Sumeru, king of the mountains, is surrounded by 10 precious mountains, like the white king of the elephants in Rut is surrounded by white elephants in Rut, like the king of the lions is surrounded by lions. In the same way the Buddha, a field of merit, is surrounded and accompanied by his disciples. Why Ananda is not an arhat? Sutra. Except for Ananda who, being on the level of the Sikhs, was just a stream into a sastra. Question. Why does it say, except for Ananda? Answer. Because Ananda is not among the arhats whom we have just praised above. Why? He is of the rank of Siksa and has not yet eliminated desire. Question. The Venerable Ananda is the 3rd patriarch, head of the Great Assembly. For numberless kalpas he planted the seeds of nirvana. He always stays near the Buddha. He is the keeper of the baskets of the Dharma. How is it that this Venerable One, who with sharp faculties, has been able to come so far without having eliminated desire and is not yet a Siksa? Answer. 1. The Venerable Ananda, from the beginning, had made the following vow. I wish to be the foremost of those who have heard much. On the other hand, because of their Buddha dharmas, the arhats who have done what needed to be done can